Hello, this is Compound Interest Stock Guy, and today in this video we're going to do the report card for TILT Holdings, TILT on the CSE or SVVTF on the OTC, so stay tuned. The series of report cards, it's my legendary series, giving my straight knowledge. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell down below, give me thumbs up, I do truly appreciate it. I also want to disclose I'm not a financial advisor, this is just for entertainment information purposes. Do not buy or sell based on anything I talk about. Buy or sell after you did your own research, due diligence, like the investments you're pursuing. Alright, so TILT Holdings, they did 46 million. I haven't listened to the conference call, I just wasn't feeling it. But I may listen to it later. You can go to the website. I may record it and put it on my channel, but I'm not 100% certain. But basically, what it is they did $46 million, okay, which is pretty impressive because now they're in Massachusetts. But the thing is that there was like the vape scare for a lot of that quarter, right? So I mean, they probably took quite a bit of a hit on vape sales, so like it just shows that now with the Massachusetts and with their cultivation and like the baker or all these different like technology companies that they have, that they're generating revenue through other means. So they're not so reliant on the vapes, so that's good to know, because I mean, I think the market really killed it because of that kind of stuff. But it's showing that it don't matter, they can handle their own. So it's pretty impressive. Another thing is they did 2.7 million in adjusted EBITDA, so boom shakalaka, 2.7 million in EBITDA, so that's awesome. And basically they did a net income of 26 million, and on New Cannabis Ventures it says they got an adjusted operating income of minus 4.7 million. So basically they had these options that were vested, the compensation, and it was around a 37 million, okay, for on their books, right? And then they took them off the books, and then it gave them a net income. So it gave them a net income instead. So without that, they wouldn't have made net income of 26 million, right? It was just based on like the 37 million. So like based on that, they were probably closer to about like a minus 10 million net loss. But it's better than before when they were doing like minus 62. The EBITDA margin is around 5% of their revenues. The revenues grew from last quarter. $46 million is a lot of fucking money, I'll tell you that, in US dollars. If you compare that with Canadian dollars, that's closer to like 61 million Canadian dollars, alright? So, I mean, that's like with the big dogs like Canopy and Aurora, and they're trading at like 42 cents. So, yeah, USA is where the money's gonna be made. Money, money, money. What am I gonna give it? I'm gonna give it a B+, just because they had a tough time with all this stuff. They still did a net loss, but the adjusted EBITDA really is impressive. Companies showing adjusted EBITDA, I think that's awesome. So I am gonna give them a B+. I can't give them an A- just because without the 37 million, like to give them a net income, they wouldn't get it. So I mean, it's like the same as like when Aurora with Afria, when they do their net income, it's like kind of like fudging their numbers or whatever a bit. So but anyways, adjusted EBITDA of minus 2.7 million. So based on, I had a estimate and they beat my estimate. If you follow me on Twitter, you check my Twitter, I'm not gonna lie, I had 44 million with 1 to 2 million in EBITDA, and I had a loss of about like 5 to 10 million, I believe I put. But I'm pretty much on the ball. It's just basically the adjusted EBITDA, I mean the vested options that got written off the books. So anyways, that's the report card information on TILT Holdings. I may talk about GTI. GTI did, I'll just say, they did 66 million USD, I think. Maybe it was 68. Harvest, I think they did like 33 million. These companies are really ramping. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. I may, you know, when I look back on some more information, then I'll have to report back. But this is all I really got to say. It was a very volatile, like hot market today, where CGC and ACB went up. A lot of others followed. I didn't sell anything today, but you know, I think TILTS offers a great opportunity in the USA, and I think people are going to be watching it very closely. So anyways, I do have a fairly decent position in TILTS holdings, a little under 10,000, in between 5 and 10,000 shares. Yeah, it's a lot higher than the price I'm at, but you know, I believe in the company going forward, that they're going to be a big company. You know, they're probably going to get close to like 300 million in 2020, and then, you know, they're gonna move up to like 500 million, and they're gonna get tighter and tighter with their efficiencies. You know, who knows the future, you know, when they're gonna get to $1 billion in revenue and end up doing like 150 to 250 million in net income for the year. So the possibilities are endless. Anyways, keep compounding your info, listen to my lingo, and until next time, I'm out. Peace. Shaka.